Hong Kong is an international city which covers different minorities such as Indian, Philippines, and Indonesia. According to the census of Hong Kong government 2006, the minorities comprise of 5% of the Hong Kong population. Minorities including Indians will be increasing in the next couple of years due to the continuous immigrations and also newborn babies. Facing the new environment, how will immigrants and Hong Kong-born Indians choose their cultural identities? How do they shift their identities between Indians, Hong Kong Indians, or Hong Konger? How will they defend their cultural identities in Hong Kong?
Let's go to one of the Indians' organization, Sikh Temple, to have a look. To see also how the organization helping those Indians foster and strengthen their identities.
Lucky, how long have you been living in Hong Kong?
I'm in 13 years. Okay, now I'm working in Deepwater, Stanley area.
Yeah, so do you remember when you first come to Hong Kong for maybe 1 year or 2 years? How do you feel Hong Kong as well?
Oh yes,
just flash.
yeah, very strange, very strange for me.
Strange.
Yeah, that time I'm already saying I have my hair, long hair. I'm also wearing turban. Just now you see more they are Sikh religious. I'm also before them, and then I feel something is different. Because sometimes now I understand in few years and before I don't know. Hong Kong people, they care about smell. Okay, and when I sit nearby and then my cloth or my turban have some smell something, so I found them they are, they put or hanky or nose, and then they don't sit near to me sometimes. So that time I already have problem. I found I have problem.
When you first came to Hong Kong, do you have homesick for a year?
Homesick?
Miss your country.
Miss your country.
Yeah.
When Lucky first came to Hong Kong, he was discriminated by Hong Kong people. He felt anxious and was being isolated because of body odor. He missed his home country. He was undergoing culture shock.
On the other hand, he was at a stage of cultural identity search. He questioned about his own culture because he felt something different from Hong Kong people by how he looked, wearing turban, keeping beard and mustache. He didn't give up. He tried to learn more about and understand practices in Hong Kong.
First is language.
Language.
I cannot speak language. I cannot speak Cantonese. So I have problem until now. But near about in 13 years, 7-8 years, I live in China, so I can speak Putonghua. I learned Putonghua, so I can communicate in Putonghua. In Hong Kong also can, but sometimes in Hong Kong mother language is Cantonese, so people prefer speak to Cantonese, and then even that they don't know how to speak Putonghua, so then I feel problem. So now I start myself learn to Putonghua. Cantonese, okay, yeah. Cantonese. So Putonghua, just leave it there, okay.
Is it because you are more open to different cultures?
Yeah, I can say that. Me, I'm also same like this. Yeah. And I'm also teaching music, and I also have students from Pakistan, from Nepal, my place Punjab, India also. So now I'm more in Hong Kong. I'm coming, so for me, very good opportunity. I in touch with another cultures, Pakistani, Nepalese, and Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. This more people is near to me, and then I learn more culture. So this, if I don't come to Hong Kong, maybe I don't have this chance. I'm staying in India, maybe I only Indian, okay. I know this, okay. So, but now I feel Hong Kong gave me opportunity. So I love Hong Kong. Only 3 things: my breakfast. I don't know anything. And then when I start stay with her. So then very, strange for me. And then we wake up and then I just found a where I cook milk tea. Just now you drink, okay? So I milk tea, drink and then okay. And when she shouted at me sometimes, she said, "What you are doing? You need to drink many nutrition things. Tochang, okay, soy milk, and then you need
Go to restaurant and have the dim sum.
yeah, dim sum. Sometimes we also going outside. So she gave me habit, and then she teach me must you eat many things. So now in breakfast, I have in Chinese traditional have in fast food have many dishes there. So I always eat now. I enjoy.
Have you met any friends in Hong Kong, like the Hong Kong Chinese?
Yeah, so many.
So many.
My class is full of Chinese.
Oh, okay. So you're studying in EMI school?
No, English medium, yeah.
Yeah, EMI. Okay.
Yeah.
So will you be willing to marry with Hong Kong people?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, because
Of your religion or
the culture.
yeah, or culture.
The culture.
The culture. Okay. So you will go back to India
Yeah.
when you get married.
Yep. They're kind, they're nice, but sometimes like they start fights easily. So I have problems, then if for my Chinese friend they don't understand English, then I have to speak Cantonese with them. Like that.
When you stay in Hong Kong, you should face some cultural difference problems. How will you overcome it?
I'll find help from my parents and teachers. Like my mom, she keeps telling me about the Indian culture and even though this temple.
Yeah, this temple.
Yeah.
Also,
During the weekend, people will gather in the temples to provide voluntary service like food productions or dish cleansing for members. They cooperate with each other and also exchange their daily life. Sustains contact with members from origin country could strengthen the home cultural identity.
Other than that, the organization also provides gymnasium facilities to teach members Indian martial arts. A study room for learning Indian language. Mother tongue tutorial class for those Hong Kong-born Indians who have no chance to speak Hindi.
Punjabi, native language Punjabi.
native language.
Native language, mother tongue.
And also a temporary room for Indian travelers.
Space is not enough, so they give priests. They come from India, so give them. They can stay here 2 weeks.
For immigrants or Hong Kong-born Indians, this is a good place to maintain their identity.
This is very complicated, but very simple also.
Identity.
Yes,
Address your identity.
Yeah. So now is
don't need to choose.
Hong Kong give me identity. So everything Hong Kong I can get what I need. So I don't feel any different in Hong Kong and India. So now I also feel Hong Kong also my motherland. So similar for me is I do to salute to Indian flag. So I also do for Hong Kong now. Hong Kong also can say that. Everything give me my mother country. So I cannot forget it. I also salute to Hong Kong.
Lucky shared his experience with us when he has been staying in Hong Kong for almost 13 years. This is a kind of cultural identity achievement. Lucky has a clear and confident acceptance of himself and internalization of his cultural identity. He maintains his original cultural identity but also mingles with growth in new culture. He has integrated in Hong Kong society.
The Hong Kong Indian, Hong Kong people or Indian.
You can say Hong Kong Indian.
As a third culture children, Rajya does not experience cultural marginality. She was born in Hong Kong, but she doesn't regard herself as a Hong Konger. Since her parents keep fostering her Indian identity, and the organization helps strengthening the Indian identity too. She has a clear concept that she is an Indian, but also accepting Hong Kong life. That's why she addresses herself as a Hong Kong Indian.
In order to know more about the culture of India, we suggest that we can introduce more films from India to Hong Kong. By promoting the films, we can know more about the artists and music in India.
Hong Kong government can organize an Indian festival in Hong Kong every year. In this festival, people can share the cultural difference and eating habits. It is a good opportunity for Hong Kong people to make some Indian fans. It is also a platform for getting closer relationship between Indian and Hong Kong people.
जग में सुंदर हैं दो नाम